I don't know what I'm doing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. This is all just improv. We'll do it live. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there in YouTube land or wherever you are, whether you're in, I don't know, Illinois, whether you're in Japan, whether you're in Thailand, whether you're in Egypt, wherever you are. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, whether you're in Liverpool, wherever. Thank you so much for being here, because today we're going to listen to the first side of Angel's Egg by Gong. Why? Because it's time. We're moving on in the Flying Teapot trilogy. We're moving on here. Is that what it's called, the Flying Teapot trilogy? I can't remember the name of the actual name of the trilogy. But yeah, this is their fourth studio album. We're gonna take the entire first side because that's what I feel like doing right now. I was thinking about what I wanted to listen to right now. I'm like, you know, I could do with some Gong right now. So that's going to be the first 6 tracks on this side of the album. Other Side of the Sky, not South Side, but Other Side. Soul to the Highest Buddha, which is a nice play on words. Castle in the Clouds, Prostitute Poem, Giving My Love to You, and Selene, which, if I remember correctly from the Greek pronunciation for the moon, which is Selene, I believe it is pronounced Selene. Selene, not Celine. I believe it's Selene. Anyways, I'm excited to get into this. I hope that you guys are as well. Some of you, because there's been a lot, some of you that had recommended this and talked about it. Jeff W., Elvin Pelvin, Jay Fergs, you had mentioned this album as well, even though I believe that you said that the one before Flying Teapot is your favorite. Cambert Electric. Cambert? Something like that, Electric. Excuse me. Gene Harvey, Rich Arthur, Happily Eggs, Glenn Gage, Happily Eggs again, Janine and Frederica, Ronaldo Favoretto, Ian Hillen. The list goes on from there. So hope that all of you, like the ones that I mentioned, but also more, are excited. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it right now, and we'll talk about it after. I'll probably stop some of the songs according to their time lengths and like the transitions and stuff. We can always go back and catch those. Like for example, the first track is 7 minutes. I'm probably gonna stop it and talk about it, but we'll let it go on as we go. You guys know what we do. Anyways, before we even get into the music, press the like button. Just do it. You might as well get it out the way. All right, let's start off. Other Side of the Sky. Ba-boom.
She's the mother of everything.
Also, I love that album cover.
And you are her egg.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I gotta pull up the lyrics. I totally forgot to do that. We are re-entering this universe. This is the GCU, Gong Cinematic Universe. The setup. This is so playfully psychedelic. I love that. It's like new life emerging from this primordial ooze.
Pass beyond the countless worlds, the eternal wheel, ceaseless tides of selves ever passing away before our eyes.
Oh, that's nice and deep. That's the ship landing on planet Gong. Do you guys like this intro? Because I think this is fantastic. Dreamy, cosmic, bubbly. I wouldn't be mad if this continues on just like this for the next 4 minutes or so, honestly. It has a unique ambient, but also kind of free jazz kind of aspect to it as well. This is so cool. Wow. The so natural way that the drums came on in with the bass. And the vocals even changing with the music now. It's like the band has reformed from dust to stone. That's masterful. That is incredible. That guitar singing. That's like brilliant to me. I don't know. That's I'm gonna let it go on to the next two tracks. I just want to listen to this. Honestly, I just want to listen. I don't want to talk right now.
I'm Zero, the hero, and my head has floated away in the sky, don't know why. And on this spaceship heading for me, I thought I was lost in the spaces, now all these faces. And still I can't tell if it's really a spell or exactly what's happening to me. Look out, we're being invaded. Hang on to your hat, you're being raided. Captain Capricorn, that's who's behind it. If nothing's there to find, you go to find it. Hang on to your head. 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 Zero was a hero, but he had to have his heroine. It's a hassle, you know, to make rocket ships go to infinity. But I'm so sick of guarding
just
these
rip it.
bishops that talk of divinity. Now my head's feeling strange and my country's starting to tremble. And that head in the sky there is starting
I just saw what he said.
Look out, we're being invaded. Hang on to your hat, we're being raided. Demons of the mind coming to get you. Until you clean, the devil won't forget you.
That role is just incredible.
Hang on to your hat. 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 Captain Capricorn is going back where he was born.
What? What? that backwards guitar. Okay, let me take a moment. Let me take a moment because I lied to you guys. I lied. I said that I was gonna stop it after the first track, and I clearly didn't because I needed to see where the music was going, and I didn't want to interrupt the feeling that I was feeling from the very beginning on the other side of the sky, because this so far is absolutely incredible. It's lovely. It took away a little bit of the silliness from their previous album, from Flying Teapot, but it's kind of it's still retaining that charm, that whimsicalness. It still has this very unique Gong atmosphere, and I just really like what they've done. And for all we know, obviously I'm only 3 songs in. It may go in that other direction, which is completely fine because Gong pulls it off in a great way. But I'm just really, really, really loving this space that they've found themselves in here. Can I say, I don't know about you guys, but Other Side of the Sky is, I don't want to say this too preemptively, but on a first listen, it is one of the best intros that I've heard recently, at least I would say. In the way that it completely just builds up from basically nothing until the bubbling primordial ooze of Gong comes up little by little, the way the instruments slowly begin to creep in, the vocals slowly begin to creep in. And by the end of it, we're pretty much in a little bit of a free-form jazz-inspired little jam. And it sounds absolutely wonderful. I love how we get some, what I'm going to say are Gong-isms with the way that Alan is singing there in his kind of interestingly roundabout way where he skips certain spaces that you would expect certain ways to be sung. It's very unpredictable. And then it's just so unique. And then some of those drums from Pierre are just insane, especially in the second track there. Like it's just incredible how tight the rolls are, how great the shuffle is that you hear within the chorus of that part. That was just incredible. But I'm really in love with Other Side of the Sky. Like that was just a fantastic build-up. Felt very organic. It led you back into their world, but it didn't thrust you back in there. It just like gently led you in and kind of got you re-used to the cold waters that eventually become warm that Gong can be. Soul to the Highest Buddha, like I said, that comes in with that funk, that heavy stomp. that gets right down into it, and we get into something a little bit more conventional, but at the same time, of course, unconventional by their standards. And it's just a really lovely jam. Let me back that up really quick there. Like, getting into here. Do you hear how funky and jazzy that is? That sounds like something you would, like, I don't know, hear in like Detroit music or like, like Motown or something. Like that sounds like, that's funky, right? But they have their own unique taste about it. They have their own unique spice. This, that's what I was trying to find. That little mean guitar rip from Hillage, right there. I love how you can hear how it is a little bit blues inspired. You can hear a little taste of that. But once again, Gong does their thing. They gong it up and and bring it down. And I just think that their unique style is incredible. Of course, the bass is wonderful. But this is what I'm trying to find. That shift, that sudden shift. It's like right. Hold on, let me back it up just a second. Just like right here. Listen to this. Walking through the city, doing your thing, and then he says Capricorn is going back home. What kind of set did I just walk in on? How sexy was that transition? The saxophone, the moody keys, the throbbing bass. Oh, that transition came out of left field, but man, it's never been so good to be left field. Like that was just a great transition. And then moving into the following track off of this, which was just a minute long, Castle in the Clouds. I like all these backwards sounds. This really just feel like a transitional piece in this particular point in the album. Like we got the introduction, we got some meat. This is just a little bit of the lettuce to get us to the next course. Like, I think that this was incredible. I'm not going to dive hugely deep into the lyrics, but I do want to read a little bit. So with Other Side of the Sky, she is the mother of everything and you are her egg. That is what that little voice told us in the beginning. To pass beyond the countless worlds, the eternal wheel, the ceaseless tides of selves, ever passing away before our eyes, Our life's light that I've seen, this is when we start to get into those little Alanisms. Turn, 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 and over, round, under, round. And then Hare Hare Supermarket, Hare Hare Supermarket, which I'm imagining is basically them making fun of or parodying Hare Hare Krishna, which if I'm being 100% honest, I don't really know what that is, but I've at least heard that. And instead of saying Krishna, they're saying Hare Hare, London bus, supermarket, lavatory, etc. Then, sold to the highest Buddha, which is still funny to say. I'm Zero the hero, and my head has floated away in the sky. Don't know why. And now this spaceship heading for me. I thought I was lost in the spaces, and now all these faces, and still I can't tell if it's really a spell or exactly what's happening to me. Okay, I cannot remember at this exact moment, but didn't, was it George Jefferson? George Jefferson apparently was like a fan of Prague, which seems like so random. I saw this article like a while back. I think I can't remember if it was a member of Gong or some other band. And maybe it was Nectar. I don't know. But he like invited and had one of the members of some band came over to his house or something like that. There's an apparent story about it. I don't know. You guys can look it up. Anyways, it's a hassle, to make rocket ships go to infinity. And I'm so sick of God and these bishops that talk of divinity. Now my head's feeling strange and my codpiece is starting to tremble. Try that pickup line. And that head in the sky there is starting to look like the devil. Look out, we're being invaded. Hang on to your hat, we're being raided. Demons of the mind coming to get you. Until you're clean, the devil won't forget you. This could either be some far out sci-fi story, or you're smoking some bad weed or something. I don't know. Anyways, that hogweed's gonna get you. Let's go ahead and move on into the next few tracks here, which are Prostitute poem, Giving My Love to You, and Selene. Let's go ahead and let those go. Let me get to the ending of Castle and we'll let that transition into it. This is good, huh? Here over here in Orlando in Florida, we say that's some good eating. This is some good listening. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh yeah.
It's night. It's not night. I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm sad. I'm not sad. It's early. It's late. Je marche pas.
It's blank, it's not blank. I know that. What in the sexy clown music is this?
Bonsoir, monsieur.
It does have a little bit of a chanson kind of sound to it.
Tu viens, mon chéri. Oui, monsieur.
You hear Pierre in there?
Tu prêt? Viens. Come.
The percussion and the notes that he's playing gives this a little bit more of an Eastern vibe. And then we go back to Huddy.
What you want me to do? Je veux. Je veux pas.
That switch is so good. Follow the horns and the bass.
I touch you. Mais c'est Dieu, monsieur. It's not like that. I'll show you. I'll show you love. Let me sing. Je dois manger n'importe quoi. I break off the corner of your mind. I'm eating. I'm eating your mind. I'm eating your body. Your body, your body. May I see? So come.
went from sexy and dreamy into like kind of tension, kind of scary, but still kind of like.
Come into my arms. I kiss your lips. You die. I want your body. I do not want your body. De quoi s'agit-il?
I love that little break.
Bonne nuit. Good night.
I like how she translates for us.
Morning. It's night. It's day. It's morning. C'est ça, non?
All right, well, we're going to talk about this one and then I'll let the next two play. Okay, Prostitute's poem is it's so sexy. It's so beautiful. Of course, we are going to use let me look up her name. Whoever's speaking here, lovely voice, sounds absolutely gorgeous. I love how you can hear Alan sometimes in the back. I'm assuming it's Alan, by the way. Sometimes in the back, like speaking as well, but he's very faint. This is her show, really. I'm looking here and I'm going to assume Tim Blake, who's playing Cynthia? No, Cynthia is the name of the instrument. So I actually don't know who is speaking on those in that part of the music. I don't see a name here immediately that's sticking out. Looking at the personnel, so I'm actually genuinely unsure on that end, but I'm sure someone will fill me in there. However, Didier coming in with that sexy saxophone. What I really like is, well, there's a lot of things I really like. The song already flavors itself with this English French, this English, right? In which you're getting a little mix of French and then a little mix of English there. So that's already really nice on its own. But then the way that she's delivering the music and her singing and her vocalizations, it sounds very nice in here. Very pleasurable, very sensual. But then there's that little bit of a twist in the music, right? Because as she's speaking, she's kind of giving instructions. You know, she says, it's not like that. I'll show you love. Let me sink. And then at that moment, the music begins to shift. We get on that Willy Wonka boat ride through the tunnel, right? It begins to change from something lovely and sensual into something a little bit kind of anxiety inducing, a little bit scary. It's almost like there's like this interesting mix of psychedelic, but also sexual that Gong kind of play around in. And I think that this track in particular really hits that mark quite right, in that it gives you that romance, but it also gives you the trip. It gives you something else deeper. What is this sinking that's really happening? And then even the lyrics after that, when she's saying, I break off a corner of your mind and eat it. I'm eating your mind. I'm eating your body. I want your body. And then it goes on from there. It's just really, really cool. Like that very hallucinogenic, like I said, psychedelic kind of feeling that the music gives you, especially with what's being said there. I think that is absolutely incredible what they do. Then that little break that happens every once in a while where the music kind of travels east, I would say, and that percussion comes in, and then the notes even sound a little bit more Eastern influenced. I think that's fantastic. I think that this is so cool. I love this. I feel like I'm not saying a lot, but sometimes more is less. Let's go ahead and move on into the final two tracks here on this side of the album, which are going to be Giving My Love to You and Selene. Watch me be mispronouncing that the whole time, and the comments are just, you're not saying Selene, right? So, you know what? Let's end it right now. I'm gonna end it right now. Hold on. We're gonna pronunciation. Okay, hold on. Here you go. I have my volume up right now, and I'm gonna play it for everyone right now. Let's give it a listen. Okay, yeah, but that's like what Google says. Give me that in Greek, please. Would you mind giving me that in Greek?
Selene. Selene.
I'm giving my love to you.
It's a bar song.
'Cause I only want to see you smile. You got nothing to lose.
We're in the saloon now.
To choose and you're turning into somebody new. Meanwhile, oh no, give a dog a bone. Don't come thinking through the door. You won't forget us 'cause we won't let you 'cause we're loving you more and more.
Having a drink down at the pub with the boys. That's good. I like that. Makes a little good pub song. Kind of reminds me of the Beatles a little bit for some reason. That was really nice, kind of morphing into that. I don't know, whatever sound that was. Practicing your vocal runs, I like that. You know, sorry. It's very fitting for some reason that we get this pseudo barbership quartet sound accompanied by a little bit of stuff here and there, but it kind of works for the ending of this particular side of the album. It closes everything kind of nicely, kind of the same way that the opening track Other Side kind of opened everything up very progressively. This kind of closed the shades, closed the curtains down a little bit on this particular side of the show. I really enjoy that effect that they have on their voices, that you especially hear very nicely, kind of, you know, their voice goes down, but that I don't know what that is, but that comes up upon it. I think that's a really cool effect there. And here you're pretty much really, I mean, like I said, there's instruments in there, but you're getting really a kind of a cappella sound from them. And I like that, especially at the end where they kind of all break down and start kind of doing their own thing a little bit, but it still kind of works together. It just sounds like this lost barbership quartet that everyone is at a different stage of sobriety. And somehow it works because of just their talents and who they are. I love Celine, queen of my dreams. I see you there. She's come to be me. Now I see her everywhere. Mother of the earth, mother of the sea. Kind of what was being said in the very beginning, right? Because in the very beginning of this album, on Other Side, the first thing that was said was, she is the mother of everything, and you are her egg. Now, the realization, she's come to me, mother of the earth, mother of the sea. There you go. Moon in the sky, I am your reflection. Deep down in the sea, turn on slowly. Moon in the sky, I am your reflection, etc., etc. Celine. I don't even always know what they're talking about. As a matter of fact, I don't really know what they're talking about, but it works somehow, right? Okay, obviously this was an incredible listen. Obviously this was wonderful. Let me know what you guys thought of it, though. Let me know in the comments down below. If you were to ask me at this particular moment what my favorite song was, even though this is really kind of like a whole thing, I just really am infatuated with the opening with Other Side of the Sky. I just think that was absolutely brilliant. And like I said during it, that could go on for a while. That was just joyous. So let me know your thoughts, comments down below. If you'd like, you can follow me over on Twitter. If you'd like, you can support the channel and what I do over on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. It helps me a lot. Otherwise, subscribe, like the video, and get out of here. No, in a nice way. Like, take a goodie bag, take a cookie before you leave, but, you know, leave my wallet, please. Bye, guys.